What is going on today, guys? So we're here at the Town and Country Motel in Parry Sound. It won't be a camping trip this time, it'll be a golf trip. So we've secured a round of golf at the Ridge at Manitou, and we're going to stay in a hotel. Actually, a motel, a cheap motel for one night, and see how it goes. So no camping, just a one-night stay. We're going to be doing a little Instant Pot cooking surprise. So stay tuned and we'll check it out.
No pets. No pets.
All right, guys, we got our keys. We're in our motel room. Looks pretty nice, not too bad. 180 bucks. Can't go wrong. So we have a coat rack here, flat screen TV. We have a nice wooden desk. The beds don't look too bad. Hopefully the sheets are clean. No sheets are dirty, and so are you. Couple pictures, northern images. We have an AC unit here. A little chair in the corner to relax in. We have a paddle on the wall in case you get stuck up the creek. Ready? Set! Nice picture, loons. We got another little utility table here, pretty handy. Little tiny fridge. Microwave, nice and clean. And we have a real coffee maker and hopefully some complimentary coffee. Okay, we got the bathroom. Pretty nice shower, not too bad. Fairly nice interior. Window opens up and we have a little bit of a view back here. Okay, so that's your bathroom, not too bad. I'm fairly impressed. Everything looks pretty clean. And that is the motel room in a nutshell. Town and Country, $180 on long weekend, not a bad price. And we'll see how our sleep is. So we're gonna head down to Wabuno Beach and maybe do a little swimming, head back, check out the Walmart, come back to the hotel room, do a little Instant Pot cooking. Got a little Tex-Mex chili surprise. So we'll see how that works out. We can work it out. Hello guys, we got a nice little seating area out here. Got some fast food restaurant tables. A nice little swing bench. Fancy picnic table with an umbrella. And we have a barbecue. Ugh. Ugh. It's a good thing we got the Instant Pot today. All right, we got a pop and ice machine in here. But not really. Okay guys, so this is Wabuno Beach in Parry Sound. kind of out here at the point. It's a pretty nice spot, so come check it out sometime. Looks pretty busy. It's a long weekend, but it's not that bad actually. So yeah, Wabuno Beach, Parry Sound. Let's check it out. Okay guys, that's it for Wabuno Beach. I've seen all I've needed to see. It's just a beach. Hey, so this is the Parry Sound Harbor. A lot of nice boats. Okay guys, that's the restaurant in Harbor District. Seen one, you've seen them all. We're gonna head back to the motel now. Alright guys, we have all our ingredients there for our Instant Pot meal. It's a Tex-Mex style chili. Just the wind. It's a Tex-Mex style chili with brown lentils. It's a pretty simple meal, just a few ingredients. We did the spices already at home, pre-chopped all the peppers and onion, and also mixed together all the rice and lentils. So at the end of the day, there's not a lot of options in a place like Parry Sound. So this is pretty convenient. It's easy to do, and anybody can do it. All you really need is an Instant Pot. They came out, when did they come out? So the Instant Pot came out around 13 years ago, around the area of 2010. And it's made a big bang since. A lot of models have come out recently and have kind of taken over the market, but we still have the original Instant Pot. So now we're going to get to it and show you how to make a hotel room, motel room, Instant Pot meal. Okay, so we got our rice and lentils all pre-packaged. Onion, green pepper, red pepper, pre-cut, pre-chopped. And we have our spices here. And you can actually, you can go to Walmart and get all your stuff if you'd like to. We didn't happen to do it this time, but there is a Walmart in Parry Sound, and if you do stay at a motel in Parry Sound, feel free to go to Walmart and grab all your ingredients in your Instant Pot, and away you go. Now before I get started, one thing I need to do is chop the tomatoes up. I didn't want to pre-chop the tomatoes. They're our own field-grown, home-grown tomatoes. We usually go with these guys, Muir Glen, fire-roasted, diced tomatoes. But we did forget our can opener, so we're gonna have to go with our homegrown tomatoes, which may be just as good, but they won't be fire roasted. Yeah, these homegrown tomatoes are really juicy and nice, so it's gonna be a nice treat to cook with these. Okay, so we're gonna get our tomatoes in there, and I brought the little Instant Pot. Hopefully it's enough room to cook this. Okay, we're going to do our onions, green pepper, red pepper mixture. Oh, I forgot to mention a little bit of garlic in there too. Okay, now we got our rice here and brown lentils. Anyways, the spices are merely just a mixture of chili powder, cumin, oregano, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, cayenne, salt, and pepper. Okay, then I measured out 2 cups of veggie broth before I left. Get that in there. And we're just going to mix this all up very nicely. And hopefully it doesn't come out too liquidy when it's done. Alright, that's really all there is to it. We're just going to put the lid on now and set the timer. So we're going to do a pressure cook for 12 minutes and a natural release for another 10 after it's done. Okay, just make sure we're on sealing here. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. And that's really all you have to do is just set it and forget it. And in about a half an hour, we'll have some chili Tex-Mex. And you can put that in wraps or tacos, and it's a perfectly healthy meal, no fat, no added sugar. So there are no smart TV options in this motel, so no streaming services, just a regular TV. And we are just watching Return of the Jedi. Or no, The Empire Strikes Back. Currently in the Ewok Forest, the best part of the movie. Alright, we still got about 20 minutes to go or so, and in the meantime, we're just gonna wait and get ready with our Mexican cheese from Daya. Kind of cheaper version of cheese, shredded cheese, fake cheese that is. And we got a little sour cream to top it off with too. Alright guys, that's it. We're going to let it naturally release for 10 minutes, and then we're going to have some Tex-Mex chili. Tex-Mex rice lentil chili. Should be pretty good. Hey Siri, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Counting down.
Okay guys, our 10 minutes is up, and we're going to see what this stuff looks like. Alright, a little bit of a release here. And all in all, I'd say this meal costs maybe around $5. Really cheap meal. And with the prices of food these days, it's a good solution if you're doing the motel thing. Looking pretty good. And I did forget jalapenos, so that's my bad. Probably a little bit more than we wanted. So there might be some leftovers coming home. And that's another good use for those containers. And we got our Tex-Mex, no, our Daya Mexican cheese here. So we'll put a little on, let it melt down. And we have our sour cream from Earth Island here. Anyways guys, there you have it. Tex-Mex. What is it? Tex-Mex, lentils, and rice. Wow, this bowl's hot. It's going to be pretty hot, but I'm going to try it anyways. Not terrible, not too spicy though. I probably would have put a little bit more spice in that, so we'll adjust the recipe next time. Okay guys, we were at the local Tim Hortons at 7 o'clock in the morning. Had a pretty good sleep last night, not too bad. And this is the Parry Sound Plaza, I suppose. It's about a 2-minute drive from the motel. And we got a Tim Hortons around here, we got Barbaritos, we got No Frills, we got a Hart department store, amongst other things. So we're gonna grab a coffee and head back to the motel. Okay, we got our Timmies. Now time to enjoy some nice hot coffee and tea. All right, guys, we got our continental breakfast. Minute Maid, OJ. We got ourselves a peach. And they had bananas as well as some cereal and some plain white bread for toasting. They had, I believe they had jam and peanut butter. And they also had some hard-boiled eggs, if you're into that sort of thing. Not for us. So we did bring our own bagels, and we managed to toast them up in the continental breakfast area. So we're going to add some cream cheese to it. And we got this stuff from Green Goddess. It's their very own cream cheese. Green Goddess, Guelph, Ontario. Can't beat it. If you can hear that noise, they are doing construction next door on a new high school, and I'm not sure why they're doing it on a Sunday, but they are. I actually overcooked these bagels a little bit, over toasted them a little bit. So that's kind of an issue. They're really hard and crunchy. Should have been paying more attention. Okay, I think that'll be about enough. All right, there you have it. Cream cheese bagels from Green Goddess Fromagerie and bagels from Dempster's. So before we head out to the ridge at Manitou Golf Course, we're gonna make ourselves some wraps for the round. I don't really like trusting golf courses for their plant-based options because usually they have absolutely nothing. And at any rate, I don't like picking up junk food on or from the golf cart. So we're gonna make ourselves some wraps and take it along with us. And again, it's the old classic chickpea curry wrap. It's actually a roasted chickpea curry wrap, so it might be a little bit better. So it's a new thing, and we're gonna try it out and see how it goes. So we're just gonna make up these wraps and get wrapped up soon. All right, we got our Dempster's Ancient Green wraps, and we went to the local No Frills and picked up some lettuce. All right, so this again I prepared at home, and I will leave you a recipe in the descriptions. Place the lettuce first. Get our filler in there. That's how she looks, not too bad. A little bit of carrots in there, celery. And of course, some onion. All right, wrap her up. And I'm definitely not a wrapping expert, but I give it my best shot. All right, probably could have fit a little bit more in there, and now that I'm thinking, I don't have any saran wrap, so that's gonna be a problem. At any rate, I'm gonna abort the mission right now and wait for the cling wrap to come. I texted my wife and she will bring it back from the Walmart, and we're gonna be looking for some smart bacon at the Walmart too. And so this is the wrap here. It looks pretty good. I actually wouldn't mind eating it right now, but I can't, it's for lunch. So at any rate, when she gets back, we will make the rest and be heading on our way. But you don't need to see the rest of it. I make one, I make them all. And incidentally, we got one wrap left. So what I'm gonna do is use the Tex-Mex that we made last night and throw that in a wrap. And that's something that's also an option, is using that material or that food we made last night and putting that in a wrap for the next day. Unfortunately, we wanted a little bit of variety in our meals, so we didn't choose that as an option. And this gives you one more recipe to look at. So before we head out, just an overview of the hotel or the motel room. It's not that bad. It's only $180 a night, so I wouldn't expect too much. The beds were a little bit firm, kind of a cheap mattress. The pillows were a little bit cheap. There was no really streaming services here, just your normal TV. The bathroom's okay, the shower is quite nice. The tub, I wouldn't recommend the tub as a bathtub tub. It's more or less just a shower tub. So don't expect to come here and take a big bubble bath.
Hey, bubbles, man!
Air conditioning seemed to work. Staff was very friendly, and they had a nice little continental breakfast. So not a bad place. I mean, it's no Fairmont, but you get what you get. Another good point about this room is it was quite spacious. Some of these motel rooms, even though you're paying $300-400 a night, it just seems like there's a big bed and that's it. Not much room to walk around or maneuver. So it was nice to have the extra space for cooking. And that's the whole point of this. Just so you know, you can come to motels and cook your own food. You don't have to go out to restaurants and spend hundreds of dollars on greasy fast food. All right, we're gonna pack things up and then head out to the ridge at Manitou. But we might do a little sightseeing of Parry Sound just before we head out. Ridge at Manitou is about a half-hour drive. Well, maybe 20 minutes to McKellar, Ontario. That's kind of more inland. So we're gonna head out that way. I've never been there before, so it should be interesting. All right, that is your Town and Country Motel at its finest. Not a bad place. Check it out, Parry Sound. Okay guys, we're gonna take a cruise to 9 Mile Lake campground, not campground, 9 Mile Lake picnic area. And we're gonna have a little picnic. And we're gonna cook up some smart bacon and tomato and lettuce sandwiches. So that's SLTs, if you want to call it that.
Starting route to 9 Mile Lake Road.
There you go. Let's get it on. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it on.
Let's get it on!
Every gazebo has a picnic table, and we will take full advantage of this one. Okay, we were at 9 Mile Lake Beach. This is looks like a good spot to launch your boat. It's got a small beach, nothing fancy. Okay guys, it's time to monopolize this nice little gazebo here. And we're gonna cook up some smart bacon, tomato, and lettuce sandwiches. So we got ourselves a little burner, got some mayo, bread, tomatoes, and lettuce. And that's gonna be our kind of a brunch, I guess. So that's just a handy dandy little portable burner we're gonna use just to cook the smart bacon up on. Okay, we got some sprouted wheat bread, some of the best stuff you can buy from Silver Hills. And we got a frying pan. Okay, so we went to the local Walmart and we found some Eve's veggie strips. So that's what we're gonna have for lunch. See how they taste. Also got some fresh tomatoes from the garden. Can't beat fresh Ontario tomatoes. There it is again. So there's a very fine balance between these spilling right on the picnic table, so I have to be careful. And I'm gonna have to cook this in 2 batches. There's just not enough room in this pan right now. Okay, we'll start with 1 sandwich each and see where that gets us. We got a lot of other food too, so that might just do us just fine. 1 monster sandwich. Once the stuff gets a little firm, you kind of want to take it off, otherwise it'll just be a crispy crispness. And just so you know, you can do this in any park in Ontario as far as I know, or anywhere in the world. There are no signs that say no cooking. There's a lot of other signs at parks that say don't do this, don't do that, but there's never a sign that says don't cook. So it's always a go. It's quite a peaceful park here at 9 Mile Lake. I would highly recommend this place if you do come around the Parry Sound area and you need to make a little quick stop. Very secluded, very peaceful. Tastes kind of bacony. Not too bad. So we're going to try to make an attempt at toasting the bread here and see how that works out. So one thing to be aware of, if it's windy out, this ain't happening because everything will just blow right off the table. And it's almost getting that way, but not quite. There you have it, guys. Smart bacon, tomato, lettuce sandwiches in the park. So we're gonna fire these back and then we're off to golf. Okay guys, we're here at the Ridge at Manitou Golf Club. I don't know how filming at the golf course is gonna work out, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but we'll give it a shot. All right guys, heading to the clubhouse. My wife's nervous because I'm filming and driving at the same time. One of the few golf courses with a boat stock. Imagine that. All right guys, just waiting here at the first tee. of the ridge at Manitou. Waiting for our pairings to show up. We're a little bit early as usual, and that's it. So we'll see how much filming we can get done while playing golf. All in all, very friendly staff here. Nice little quaint clubhouse. Took a little while to get our drinks, but I guess they're understaffed. That's okay. Nice little screen and porch there. And yeah, good finish to the weekend. Okay guys, that's the end of the round, the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Didn't get too much golf course footage, but that's okay. It wasn't that exciting. Was playing like crap, so hopefully we get another video to you soon. And until then, see you around. Peace out.